morning to everyone. My name is Yap Shu-wen. I'm studying at Stanford College and taking Business Management program from Leeds University. In this video, I would like to talk about my interpretation of marketing myth. I will also discuss about the assessment of marketing organization and their orientation, the challenges contrasting marketing myth with reality, and my ability to reflect on the lesson that I learned in this vlog.
Birth of McDonald's began with Raymond Albert Kroc. Ray Kroc was the exclusive distributor of a milkshake maker called the Multi-Mixer. Meanwhile, two brothers, Richard and Maurice McDonald, owned and ran a hamburger restaurant in San Bernardino, California in the 1950s. Ray Kroc heard how well the McDonald brothers were doing using his multi-mixers to serve their customers. He met up with them and acquired the franchising right from them to run McDonald's restaurant. A great success story was in the making. In 1955, Ray Kroc founded the McDonald's Corporation and opened the first restaurant in Des Plaines, Illinois. In 1961, he bought out the McDonald brothers. And the rest, as they say, is history. McDonald's grew into the largest restaurant organization in the world. Today, there are more than 33,000 McDonald's restaurants in 190 countries. Ray Kroc died in 1984, but his legacy is very much alive. His success story continued with McDonald's families of employees, franchisees, and suppliers. His commitment, dedication, and achievement continue to live on at McDonald's restaurants across the world.
I will discuss about the orientation of McDonald's, which is marketing orientation. McDonald's vision is to be the world's best quick service restaurant experience. Being the best means providing outstanding quality, service, cleanliness, and values so that they make every customer in every restaurant smile. Market-oriented company define its business in terms of benefit its customers seek. McDonald's has focused on the customer needs and wants, sometimes even putting the ideas into consumers' mind before they even knew what they wanted or expected. For example, McDonald's could deliver. They have done extensive market analysis and product development based on this analysis. They also have packaged their food and priced it exactly to the market segment which they have targeted, so that everyone is able to get a meal at a reasonable price.
Hi, hello. Today I would like to ask you some questions about marketing myth in McDonald's. Sure. Do you agree the customer is king or queen?
Yes, customer will always be the one of the McDonald's most valuable stakeholder. I believe how the staff treat their customer will have a large impact on their business. McDonald's is always trying their best to meet the customer needs by providing the good quality and services for their customers.
That is it McDonald's made out of things like?
That's not true. That things like is not even chicken. It is beef. Lean, finely textured beef is an additive to ground beef that is out of a beef. Less than 5% of United States beef is actually contained in leather. McNugget has been made with white meat chicken since 2003 and has never touched the pink line. In 2004, they have released a video of how they actually do make the McNuggets.
That's all for these sessions. Thank you for answering the questions.
You are welcome. Then next session, I would like to talk about the stakeholder analysis in McDonald's. In this session, I would like to talk about the stakeholder of McDonald's. Before that, I will briefly explain what is stakeholder. Stakeholder is a person, group, or organization that has interest or concern in an organization. Stakeholders can affect or be affected by the organization's action, objective, and policy. Stakeholders have three categories, which is internal, connected, and external. Internal stakeholder is an individual and parties that are directly involved in the operation and strategy of the organization. Connected stakeholder is represent groups that are part of a marketing organization's external force and who are regularly interact with the marketing organizations. External stakeholders are those who are not directly connected to the organization but have an interest in the organization's activities, or they might be impacted by the organization's activity in some way. It has three kinds of internal stakeholders of McDonald's. Firstly, the owner of McDonald's is Stephen James Easterbrook, also known as Steve Easterbrook. Second is the executive officer, which have Chief Financial Officer and Executive Vice President, Kelvin Ozan. President and Chief Executive Officer, Donald Thompson. And lastly is the employee of McDonald's, which included the staff, chef, and cleaner. The next category is connected stakeholder. First is the customer who often visited McDonald's, included families, students, and people with low income. Then, the supplier of McDonald's have Lopez Food, a beef supplier. Their CEO is Ed Sanchez. Then, Keystone Food, a chicken supplier. Their CEO is Frank Ravenders. Third is the competitor of McDonald's, which included Burger King, Chili's, and Wendy. The fourth is nutritionist for McDonald's, is Dr. Cynthia Goodis, a senior director of nutrition. The last one is shareholder of McDonald's, which have two types, institutional holder and mutual fund holder. Institutional holder have Vanguard Groups Incorporation, which have 7.21%. State Street Corporation have 4.86%. Mutual fund holder have Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, which have 2.05%. And Income Fund of America Incorporation 1.19%. The last category is external stakeholder. First, the government take part in McDonald's have Food Commission, Food Standard Agency, and Foreign Corrupt Practice Act (FCPA). Next is the sponsorship, which have Olympic Games and Hockey Canada for over 40 years. Third is the communities, which have Ronald McDonald House Charity. They provided a home for out-of-town family to stay. And the last one is media, which included newspaper, radio, and social media, for example, Twitter, Facebook, and blog. The direct competitors of McDonald's is Burger King, and indirect competitors is Pizza Hut. The strength of McDonald's is brand recognition value is higher, and the weakness of McDonald's is unhealthy food image, because the food is abundant in trans fat. McDonald's goal is to be customer favorite place and way to eat. International market leader for fast food is McDonald's. It has four orientations, which is marketing, production, sales, and product. Marketing orientation is to understand and satisfy the customer need and want. Production orientation is to reduce the cost through the mass production. Sales orientation is to sell more product to the target market. Product orientation is to produce high quality product and functional feature, make it superior product. I feel grateful when I'm doing this vlog. I learned a lot about the orientation of the marketings. The vlog taught me of each company will have their orientation that depends on, and how they will apply it into their business and become successful. The stakeholder analysis is the process where you can identify and understand your most important stakeholders. The marketing myth can affect the marketing decisions, which the people may change their opinion of the company based on the myth they believe. That's all. Thank you.